you can see, or you could see on the video, we are situated in a huge office park, which is called Grafisov Park, in the northern part of Budapest, which is about 30 minutes from the city center. So it's absolutely not far away. We have an excellent public transportation system with metro tube lines and bus network. So it will be no problem to use the public transportation to get to IBS. As you could see, IBS has 3 buildings in this campus. So it's a relatively small university with all its advantages. So you will be studying and getting to know absolutely everyone on your program, as well as making friends, so to say, with your professors, as they will be available for you in person, by email, with information, support, and assistance. Okay, let me outline the academic offer of IBS to you. We offer bachelor's, master's, PhD programs in cooperation with the University of Buckingham. The bachelor's programs take 3 years to finish, and we offer 3 main bachelor's programs with for everyone who has a high school diploma and sufficient level of English. The main programs are, as you can see, financial management, business and diplomacy, and management. Now, these 3 programs will offer you everything that you need to know about the business essentials. And they start with a so-called common first year. So in the first year, you will have time to decide which is your final program. It doesn't matter what you write on your application form. You can change it at the end of the first year. You can see some of the typical modules of the program and the career prospects. The 3 years consist of 6 semesters, and you will be studying in small groups of maximum 30 students at IBS for 5 semesters. And 1 semester will offer you either internship, either in Hungary or outside Hungary, or study abroad possibility in the European Union. The most popular program is the management program, and the financial management and business and diplomacy program are second and third. Within the management program, you will see that after the common first year, you can also choose a specialization, either in arts management, marketing, tourism, human resource management, and psychology. The specialization means extra subjects, extra modules in those areas. So you will learn the general management modules, and in addition to that, some special modules connected to the field of your interest. The master programs are 1-year master programs at IBS. So they are special British master programs that include 12 months of education and dissertation writing. You can choose a master program either on the Budapest or on the Vienna campus. You can see the 5 master programs that we offer: human resource, international management, financial management, marketing management, and the brand new program, IT for business data analytics. On the Vienna campus, we offer only the international management program out of the 5 programs. All the rest can be studied in Budapest. Because we apply the British admission system to all our programs, it allows us to accept students with either with a bachelor's degree a first or second class bachelor's degree, or work experience. So we appreciate if you have worked in an area for several years. So it means that we have two programs, the international management and human resource management, where we can accept even a non-business bachelor's degree from you for admission. So if you have an engineering or IT degree and you would like to learn the basics of business and management, you can apply to one of these two programs, international management or HR. For financial management or marketing management, you will need a business or finance or marketing related degree, or if you have a non-business degree, but you have work experience in finance or marketing, you can also be admitted. For the IT or for business data analytics, any business degree in any field is accepted. These programs consist of 2 semesters of classes, followed by 4 months of thesis or dissertation writing. The first semester is from September to December, the second is from February to May, and then from June to September next year, you will be writing your thesis and without any classes. These are full-time programs, but we arrange classes in the evening so that those students who would like to work, they can they will have the time to work full-time or part-time during the day. So classes will be offered on weekday evenings every week over 2 semesters. I will talk about work possibilities later on, but you can see that you will have the time to start looking for a job right after starting the program because you will be free during the day. The program will require a lot of research on your own and interactive classes when you come to IBS. And this is a special program without, these programs are without exams, so your grades will come from your home assignments and your thesis or dissertation at the end of the program. So the program requires ongoing constant work during the 2 semesters, and this is the best way to ensure that during the home-based learning and research and the interactive classes, you will obtain all the critical thinking skills that you will need, business decision-making skills that you will need in your career. And the knowledge that you will gain will stay with you for long. You can see the ranking of our different master's program in Eastern Europe. We are proud of our ranking. We also offer a 1-year MBA program in Budapest, which is accessible with a business degree and a bachelor's degree, and 3 to 5 years of work experience. So you must have at least 3 years work experience. In the MBA program, you will be trained how to become the leader of your company and how to utilize all the data which is accessible with regards to your work in your decision-making process. How you shape your company in the future depends partly on the data that you receive. This program also has 2 semesters of classes. The first semester focuses on core skills, the second semester on functional skills, and after the second semester, you will finish the program with a so-called capstone project, a very practical piece of writing based on your experience and your knowledge. IBS offers full-time 3-year PhD programs with 2 intakes. The next intake for these programs will be February, Business and Management and International Affairs. These programs require once a month consultation with your supervisor, and you must be in Budapest. These are not online PhD programs, but on-campus programs. You must be in Budapest and will consult with your supervisor once a month, face-to-face. You will have to upload your research proposal to your online application, and we will check that, and we will see if we can help you with your PhD thesis later on. You can see the tuition fees of our programs in euros. So these are all euro prices per semester. And we also indicated how many semesters the program has. These fees are the same for all students, whether or not they are European Union students or outside of the EU. The only difference between non-EU citizens is that you will have to pay a one-time registration fee of 900 euros with your first payment, and then never again. Okay, so these fees include everything about your education. They do not include accommodation or food or anything else. So master students can pay the fee by semester. Bachelor students have to pay the whole first year in one amount. We have two intakes at IBS, September and February. The next intake is September this year, and you are welcome to apply until the end of May for all our degree programs. We have an online application system, and our partner, the Europe Study Center, will assist you with all the application and admission and visa process. So you can rely on them how to do the application to IBS. What happens is for master's admission is that after the online application, you pay an application fee of 100 euros, and then you have an online interview with one of our professors. If you pass the interview, then you continue with the payment of the semester fee and the registration fee, and then you apply for a study residence permit at the Consulate of Hungary in India. If you have studied in English during your bachelor's program, you will be exempt from our English test. So if you upload your medium of instruction certificate, then you will not have to take our English test upon arriving in IBS. If you don't have that, then you will take the test before starting the program. We require a first or second class bachelor's degree, which means a CGPA of over 2.4 or relevant work experience and a very good command of English, because everything at IBS is delivered in English. For bachelor's program, the beginning is the same, so you apply online, pay the application fee, and then we check all your documents. And if your documents, you have the senior high school leaving certificate, and you have a good command of English, then you continue with the payment of the semester fee followed by visa application. Again, if you do not have an English language certificate or you have not studied in English in your high school studies, then you will have to take our own English test. Otherwise, you are exempt. We offer scholarships for bachelor's program students. Two types of scholarship. The first is the starter scholarship, which will reduce your first year tuition fee by 25%. So you pay only 75% of the first year's fee. In order to apply for the starter scholarship, you must have either an IELTS or a TOEFL English language certificate, and send us a motivation letter of why you want to study at IBS. Okay, so we cannot accept any other English language certificates, but if you have either of these with the relevant score, then you can apply right now when you apply online. You can apply for a scholarship too. The academic, it's a one-time scholarship, which is valid for the first year. After you start your studies at IBS and spend one semester at IBS, a new scholarship is available for you, which is called academic scholarship. It is based on your grades at IBS. So if you reach an average grade of 79% after the first semester of your bachelor's program, then you can get between 50 and 75% reduction from the next semester's fee. And this academic scholarship is available after each and every semester, depending on your grades. You will have to work hard in order to reach the 79% of average result. It is not easy, but it is absolutely possible to obtain. I know career and work and job possibilities is extremely important for you. So let me outline what your options are in Budapest or in Vienna. With your study permit in Hungary, you can work up to 24 hours per week. So you do not need a separate work permit. So that's why if you, for example, come for a master program, you can start looking for a job right from the beginning of your studies because you can work 24 hours. If you are a bachelor student, although you can work, but you have full-time studies during the day and attendance is compulsory on all the classes, so you will simply not have the time to work during your semesters, except the semester 5, the 5th semester, where you can choose internship, and then you can have a full-time job either in Hungary or outside Hungary. So we do not recommend bachelor students to do any work beside their studies, because you will have to rest at the weekend and not spend it with work. However, master students will have the time and the possibility to look for work, and our career office will be assisting you with information. We have a lot of partner companies who know the requirements of IBS and what IBS, what kind of students we can offer these companies. And they are very happy to work with our students. So you can find a full list of our partner companies on our website under career. And this career office arranges a career fair twice a year just for IBS students, where these partner companies are invited, and then you can have a face-to-face interview with them. You can ask about the job possibilities in IBS. Also, the career office will assist you in person after enrollment. If you have any questions or problems or anything about your career, please visit them, and they are there for you. Recently, the Hungarian government has granted a 6-month extension for job search after graduation, which means that when you graduate, you have another 6 months to find work for you. So you must register at an employment agency to prove that you are looking for a job, and then your study visa or study permit will be extended. Let me tell you that Hungary and even Austria, we are aging societies, and we really need young adult workers to come to Hungary and do the job. So there are a lot of possibilities for you, and the career office is there for you for assistance in your job search. We offer on-campus accommodation for you if you wish. It's not compulsory. You can choose to stay either in rent in the city or on-campus residence hall. It's very important to know that for the visa application, we certify on-campus accommodation for everyone, whether or not you are going to stay there. So that's not a problem for the visa application. You can see our residence hall here. This is 5 minutes from the school building of IBS, and it serves only IBS students with single or shared rooms, and the shared room is for 2 people. You can choose whether you want a 5 month or a 10-month contract, a single or a shared room, and the prices vary depending on that. You can find residence hall prices on our website. The most expensive room is a single room for 10 months, and it's roughly 450 euros per month. You are free to rent something, an apartment in the city, or to share it with someone. As I said, we are half an hour from the city center, so you can commute. It's not a problem. The residence hall has also kitchens and laundry and everything that you need. Okay. We are situated in a huge office park, and there are about 80 different companies with their offices as our neighbors there. And a lot of IBS students start their job search with these companies. You can see that from Microsoft to Canon, these are big multinational companies with a very international workforce, even in Budapest, Hungary. Okay. Okay, let me talk a little bit about Hungary. What awaits you in Hungary? Hungary is situated in Central Europe. You can see our location on the map. We are a small landlocked country with 9 million people. So we are much smaller than India. We have our own currency, the Hungarian forint, but euros are also accepted. You can change euros everywhere. You can see the estimated living costs in euros per month here. For accommodation, food, and the student's monthly pass for traveling is extremely cheap. It's just 12 euros a month for all the public transportation. And you can use that day and night. So altogether, you can expect to have about 600 or 700 euros per month for your expenses. We are a safe country, very welcoming country. Although we have our own language, but most Hungarians learned or are learning English as a second language. So you will get by with English on the streets as well. No problem with that. Budapest. Budapest is the capital of Hungary with about 1.7 million people. I would like to share a little video about how Budapest looks. Just a moment. I have to copy it here.
But being afraid of
Budapest is a very touristic city. We have millions of tourists each year because of the location of the city and the friendliness of the city. So we have a river in the middle of the city which divides us into two parts. One part of Budapest is full of hills, small hills, I would say, and the other part is absolutely flat. The hilly part is roughly a residential area. The flat part is the shopping center, it's downtown. We also have some islands in the river for recreation and relaxation where no cars are allowed. Budapest can be walked. So you can walk in the center, get to different places, but we also have a very good network of public transportation system with buses, trams, underground lines, trolley lines, even boats. It is a very bustling and lively city with a lot of cultural events, different festivals throughout the year, concerts, very, very good, very lively. If you would like to enjoy the cultural buzz of the city, then I would recommend you to stay downtown somewhere and enjoy that. It is very affordable city, and we have a great cuisine, very good food in Hungary with a lot of nice vegetables and fruits, and of course meat as well. A lunch is about 4 to 5 euros, and as I said, public transport pass for a whole month is 10 to 12 euros. It's extremely cheap. We have a very nice parliament and lots of bridges and a castle. You can discover all of that. Also, Vienna is a very beautiful city, very cultural and full of festivals too. You can discover it on our website. There are more videos there about Vienna. So you're very welcome to apply if you would like to get a master's degree in international management to our Vienna campus. And all the other programs, bachelor's, master's, PhD, MBA, is offered on the Budapest campus. We are small, we are friendly, we care about you. And what is the most important is that you will get hands-on approach to business. You will develop your mindset about how to think and work in business. So all this is very practical, very useful education for you that you can put immediately to practice when you start your career. Our representative in India is Europe Study Center. We have been working with Europe Study Center for many years now, and they are excellent. They have visited us, we have visited them. They can assist you with everything that you need. You can trust them. They have reliable information about the admission. And what is even more important, they can assist you very well with the visa application, because that is the challenge is for you there to get the study permit to Hungary. And the Europe Study Center knows all the requirements and can prepare you very well for your visa application. Right now, the Consulate of Hungary is closed, but as soon as the travel ban is lifted in Hungary, which we hope will happen in the summer, then the consulate starts working again, and you can apply for a visa there. I think this is all I wanted to say about IBS in this presentation. You can ask your questions. I can see that you have been asking questions during the presentation too.
Yes, I was trying to answer most of the questions, but I think it's better if I tell you in words as well. There has been a lot of questions about the work. So I have to say that the Hungarian Immigration Office is very, very flexible in that sense. So once you have finished your studies at the International Business School or at any other Hungarian university, you will get a 9 months extension from the Hungarian government to look for a job. And from IBS, you will also get 6 months extra to look for a job. So that makes 15 months to be able to search for a job and to find one. I would say that within 2 or 3 months, you should be able to get a good job in Hungary. This is our experience from the past. Many of our students are staying in Hungary and starting to work. And it is also available to work during the master program. You have asked a lot of questions about part-time jobs. Unfortunately, part-time jobs are not available. However, full-time jobs are available, and it is possible to do the master program and the full-time job together. I'm not telling that it is easy because not all of our students are succeeding in that, but it is possible physically. So the master programs are offered during the evening hours. So you have the whole week off to work in a full-time position. But I'm always telling that you have to know what are your limits. So you should be concentrating on your studies because having a job is not an excuse to miss classes. So you have to be there. And the same is true for the job. Being a student is not an excuse to miss any meetings in your workplace. So I'm always recommending you to concentrate on your studies first. And then if you see that you can fulfill both requirements and you can do the two together, then you are free to look for a job during the master program. After that, you can stay in Hungary as long as you wish. There is no limitation for that. So as long as you have a place to live and you have a work contract from a company based in Hungary, then you are eligible to stay in Hungary. After 5 years, you can get a permanent residency, and after 8 years, you can also get a citizenship. Now, for the permanent residency, there is no big requirements. You only have to have a job and a place to live. But if you would like to have a citizenship in Hungary, then you have to take the citizenship exam. That means that you have to learn Hungarian and you have to take the Hungarian language and the Hungarian history exam. Otherwise, if you don't want citizenship, just permanent residency, the Hungarian language is not needed. Even if you stay here and you work for a company, it is usually a multinational company, so they use English as a medium of communication, so you don't need the Hungarian language. I will get back to the COVID situation because I'm pretty much sure that you are all interested in that. The whole world has turned upside down during the last 2 or 3 months, and there are many uncertainties. And I'm fully aware that you cannot make a decision at this moment. Now, we would like to help you to make the decision. Hungary is, the situation is getting better. It's going out from the pandemic. The whole country were under lockdown for almost 4 weeks. But last week, the lockdown was lifted in the whole countryside. And we believe that the lockdown will be lifted in Budapest as well within a couple of days or a week. That means that we will get back to our normal life. IBS campus will be reopening physically as well within a week, hopefully. And the communication from the government and from the EU is stating that they will reopen the borders during June. So it means that we are very, very positive that you will be able to join our classes in September. Now, if there would be any travel restrictions or if there would be any delays in issuing the visas, you are able to join our classes online on our bachelor programs and on our international management masters. You can join the classes online only for a period of time when you are not able to come. So you are not joining an online program. You are just following the classes of a face-to-face program online until the travel restrictions are lifted or until you receive your visa. So if you start in September and due to restrictions you cannot come during September, then in September you will be attending the online classes, and in October, when you will be able to join, then you will come and you will continue the face-to-face classes. You can do the online part during the whole first year of the bachelor program or the whole first semester of the master program, as long as you need it, okay? So whenever you are able to come to Budapest, you can join in the classes. That way, you won't miss anything and you don't have to delay your studies. So I do encourage you to contact our local office in India, the Europe Study Center. They will be able to help you in everything about the admission process, and they will guide you the step-by-step application. And with that, you can join easily our September intake. Okay, I'm checking the questions in the meantime.
Okay, what about the last video that we have? We have a video with our Indian students who are talking about their experience in Budapest. Can we play that now? And
sure, that would be great. So let's see that video, and then we will get back to the questions.
okay.
Hi, my name is Foram Mehta and I studied in Bangalore from India, and then I had come here to do my masters in finance.
Hi, I'm Harshita. I'm from New Delhi, India. I'm studying in IBS in HR, and I'm really happy that I choose IBS and coming to Budapest.
Hi, this is Yashas here. I'm from Bangalore, India. I've come down to IBS to pursue my MBA in data-driven management.
This degree is mainly from the University of Buckingham, which is a British degree. So it has, internationally everybody would accept it, and it has a lot of recognition everywhere.
Looking at the private universities all around, if you look at Germany, if you look at Australia, all the private universities, if you're doing your masters, it's not that cheap. And if you look at IBS, the curriculum, the quality of study you get here, the price is nothing.
In IBS, you will find students from all over the world. So you will have people from various nationals, like you'll have students from Australia, you'll have students from India, you'll have students from UK, and it's like you'll be coordinating with every kind of nationalities.
I love the city Budapest. It's wonderful here. The transportation to commute around is very much easier and quite affordable as well. The country Hungary has around 7 other countries which share the border, and getting to any other European countries with a Schengen visa is quite easier.
Budapest also as a city is a very nice place to live in. It has really beautiful structures and places to visit, and it's just been 2 weeks since I've come here, but it doesn't seem like there's something new here. You get set easily over here.
I thought that it would be like very hard to find a job in a European country where mostly European languages are preferred, but it was not that difficult. I went to the interview and it was like very smooth, and I got the offer, and I'm working now since 8 months. I'm working in DRG as a HR.
Okay, there have been more questions coming in about the immigration and the visa process. So the immigration office is open. It hasn't been closed down, so it has been working all through the pandemic. However, the embassies have closed, but they will reopen hopefully very, very soon. It obviously depends on the lockdown situation of the given country. So I don't know when the lockdown will be lifted in India. We do have embassy in Delhi and in Mumbai as well. So I'm sure that once the lockdown is lifted, then the embassies will reopen there as well. So we are sure that everything will be going back to the normal. So you will be able to submit your visa application, and you will be able to join the September classes. However, if that wouldn't be the case, or there would be delays, then you will be joining the online program, and then you can join the face-to-face education. Somebody has asked whether the visa will be guaranteed if you join the online classes. No, it will not be guaranteed. However, the embassy will look into the fact that you have already started the program, and it will be much easier to get the visa if you started it online. Then they cannot say that your purpose is not to study, because you can prove that you have already studied, you have already achieved good grades during the studies. So we are sure that it will be much easier to get a visa if you have to start online. But let's say that we are very, very hopeful that there will be no need to attend the online program. You will be able to join the classes. If we see that the travel restrictions or the delays would affect many of our students, we might also consider to delay the start of the semester to October. That way, nobody has to join the online program. They can start in October together with the classmates. So let's see if there are any other questions. Or if you have anything to add, Eva, you can go ahead. There has been a question about the BA degrees. Yes, as my colleague mentioned, we accept any kind of BA degrees for our international management and for our human resource management program. So if you have a BTech, you have a bachelor degree in engineering or nursing or whatever, you can join the international management program, the human resource management program, and the IT program as well. Okay, are there any other questions coming in?
Let me add that I think IBS is almost the only university in the whole of Hungary where there are no lectures at all. So we have abandoned offering lectures because we simply believe that sitting in a big classroom with several hundreds of students together and listening passively to someone talking will not advance your career, and it's not an efficient way of studies in the 21st century. So that's why we offer education only in small group interactive classes where attendance is required, and the more you contribute to the class, the more you can benefit to the program. So IBS is there for you to activate your mind, to engage your thinking, and to improve. We will not ridicule you. We will not be interested in what you don't know. We will be interested in what you know, and we will encourage you to do your research, participate in classes with the discussions, make friends with others from all over the world, and start thinking globally as well as about your own career. It's a very nice community with a lot of activities, even outside classes. We have a student union. We have different events during the year where our students from over the world can meet and can share food and experience and hobbies. It's a very nice community where you will be safe and cared about.
Yes, Eva, some attendants are asking to share the video links with them, so please put it in the public chat, post or all 3 video links.
Okay, I will.
There so they can join it again, because somebody was declaring that audio was overlapping, so they can watch it again. There were questions about the ranking of IBS. As we have showed you in the beginning of the presentation, all our master programs are ranked in the top 10 in Central Europe, so they are very good in the rankings. And the degree that you will be receiving is actually coming from the University of Buckingham. And the University of Buckingham is ranked in the top league in the United Kingdom. There were questions about the internship during the master. It's not internship, so you are able to work full-time during the master program if you are joining it. There were questions if you start the online program and your visa will be rejected, whether there will be a refund. If you start the online program, you will be joining the classes. You will be registered as a student of the University of Buckingham and International Business School, and you will be receiving credits for it. So there will be no refund. However, we are very much sure that if you complete the program and you receive good grades during the online program, there will be no visa refusals. However, if your visa would be refused because of financial situation or something else, you can still appeal against the visa decision. And anyway, you will be receiving the credits for the program that you have completed, so you can transfer those credits to any universities in the world. There are questions about the job prospects. We have a very, very good career center, which is helping all our students to find a good job. Obviously, the MBA program is very special because the MBA program is offered in a way that every week there will be a visiting lecturer, a presenter from an international company. So you also have the direct contact with these companies to look for a job. But obviously our career center, which is in contact with more than 300 multinational corporations, are able to help you to find a job. But usually our students did not need many help from us. They were very active and they were able to find a job on their own as well. Okay. Somebody was asking that couldn't get a visa appointment from the embassy last year. Well, the embassy has closed down in March as well in India. So now you are able to apply again for a visa. You will be able to get a refund if your visa is rejected, obviously. Okay, are there any other questions? I cannot see any questions coming in at the moment. Or if at our local office you think that we have missed something, then feel free to let us know. Again, a question if placements are easy in the UK-based companies. It doesn't matter. There are hundreds of multinational corporations in Hungary, and they are all very, very happy with the UK degree. So it doesn't have to be a UK-based company. Any multinational corporations are very, very eager to offer a job for our students because of the degree and because of the skills that you have acquired at the International Business School. As we mentioned, we are focusing on a very, very practice-oriented approach, and we are teaching you the skills that are needed to be successful in your business life. So that is very, very appreciated by our corporate partners. Somebody's asking if you don't want to take up the online classes. In that case, yes, obviously you are entitled for a full refund. Okay, so if you don't want to attend the online classes because you believe that the situation will last longer or something like that, you're obviously entitled for a full refund in case of visa refusal. On the campus, we do not provide job placements. However, as we mentioned, we are on a campus with more than 60 multinational corporations like Canon, Microsoft, SAP. So these companies do have a contact with us, and they are paid. They are offering jobs for our students. Also, internship at bachelor level. Yes, they are paid internship during the 5th semester of the bachelor program. Scholarships are given for bachelor programs. There is a 25% starter scholarship in the first year, and there are 50 and 75% scholarships during the second and third year of the bachelor program, which is the academic scholarship based on your academic achievement at the International Business School. Average wage is about, in Hungary, the minimum wage is 500 euro per month. The average wage is around 800 euro, and the average wage for master students is around 1,200 euro. So it is absolutely sufficient to finance your living. However, in order to get a visa, you have to have the sufficient finances to come to Hungary. So you cannot count on getting a job in Hungary if you are applying for a visa. Obviously, if you have already received your visa, you can look for a job during the master program and you can earn your living, but you cannot count on it at the time of application for a visa. The eligibility to get a scholarship for the first year, you only need to present an English language certificate. It can be either an IELTS 6.5 or a TOEFL 90. With that, you will be receiving a 25% scholarship for the first year. My colleague just has shared the link for the scholarship. Okay, any other questions coming in? We will also share the slide with you, the whole presentation that we have done, and the videos are already shared. On the master program, there is no scholarship available for the Budapest campus. However, there is a 25% scholarship available for our Vienna campus, which in that case will make the tuition fee pretty much the same as the Budapest campus. Okay, the tuition fee can be paid in installment on the master program. So you can pay one semester now and one semester tuition fee when you start the second semester. On the bachelor program, you have to pay the first year and the registration fee. And from the second year on, you can pay by semester. Okay, at the moment, there are no other questions. Is there anything that you would like to add, Eva?
I don't think so.
Okay. Again, if you have any questions at our Indian office or any recommendation that we should be talking about, let us know.
So the next step for you, if you are interested in IBS, is to contact the Europe Study Center. They are in full operation even now. and they will be assisting you how to apply online, what is the admission procedure. If you are a master student, you will have an online interview with a professor after the application fee payment. So they know everything. We work very fast at IBS, so if you apply, you will get a reply within 1 day usually. So everything goes very fast with us. And after the online interview, we can tell you whether you are admitted to the program or not for the master's program. On the bachelor's program, we can tell you based on your documents and your English level whether we can admit you. So there is no entrance exam whatsoever.
Okay, there were questions about the refund of tuition fees in case of visa refusal. I have to say that we are very fast. The refund is also done online, so you have to provide your bank details and upload your visa refusal, and you should receive the money back within 1 week. So it's very fast. However, I have to tell you that we have been working with the Europe Study Center since the very beginning. They are an exclusive partner there, and they have become so professional in the admission process and the visa process that there are very, very, very few visa refusals. I think last year we only had 2 refusals, which is a very, very good percentage. And even they can appeal to that decision. So if you contact the Europe Study Center, they will be able to guide you in a way that your visa will not be refunded. If you listen to them in every single documentation and you follow their instructions, then your visa will not be refused. Okay, again, question about the payment during the internship on the bachelor program. The minimum wage must be paid to the student, so that's not a question. But it's up to you and to the company to agree on your wage during the internship. Okay. Well, if there are no more questions, then thank you very much for your attention. I'm very happy that you joined this presentation. And we will be very happy to welcome you in Budapest or in Vienna on our campuses. And we can guarantee that you will have a great time that you will spend in Hungary or in Austria. And you have great career prospects afterwards in both countries. So you are very welcome to join IBS and experience the life here in Budapest or in Vienna. Okay, so thank you very much for your attention. And I think we will be returning next month as well with another webinar. So if you still have questions, you can join us there as well. And obviously, don't forget that Europe Study Center is there for you. They are very professional in handling all the admissions. So feel free to contact them directly and they will be able to guide you in everything. Okay?
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, and hope to see you in September at IBS among our international students. Okay, please check out our videos that I shared with you. There are a lot more videos about our professors, the campus, our students. I think you will have the time to look through them, enjoy them, and get back to us if you have any further questions, or to Europe Study Center. Stay safe and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay. Keep safe and healthy. Goodbye.